Hello, Birdman here, welcome back to my channel. Originally I was doing a Digimon Let's Play, but due to issues with the emulator, that's kind of put on hold for now, so instead I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy XII, but when available I'm only going to do a solo character as Fran. Obviously she's not available straight away, and when you have guest characters they don't have a choice, but for the majority of the game I'm going to do solo character. Obviously, because of the intro and stuff, this first episode is probably going to be a bit longer than normal, but I'll try to keep it down to the normal length. Obviously, yeah, you got speed mode, but I'm not using that in a minute. Let's go! I won't skip, well, I won't try not to skip the cutscenes. I might accidentally do it, but I'll try not to skip any of them. Obviously it's going to extend the length of the episodes a bit, especially the early episodes because of all the cutscenes at the start. So yeah, obviously this is in no way a blind playthrough, just doing it purely as a challenge run for one of my favourite games. Although it has been quite a while since I've played it properly. And I've never really tried doing it as a solo character. It's going to be interesting. Especially since in obviously Zodiac Age they've added the job system to it. So you can only be 2 jobs instead of learning everything.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Farewell.
Launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbano with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands.
Shield beyond sight. Their failing light.
The paling's fallen.
Then it's over.
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Fara.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. The counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland.
Your name?
Rex, sir.
My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bosler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Okay, like I said, this episode's going to be a lot of just cutscenes, it looks like. But for when I make Fran, well, when I get Fran, I'm stuck between two combos at the minute. Archer's an obvious one. I'm not sure whether to go for Archer and Red Mage for the Ardor, since Archer's burning evoke and power up Ardor's power, and that's the ultimate fire spell. Or if I should go for Monk, because part of the story she does use her bare fists. I think I might actually go for Archer and Monk, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure yet. Like I said, she's always known for doing magic. She always uses a bow, but then you do see her using her bare fists as well, especially in like her limit breaks. I know, fair enough, Monk's skill won't affect the limit breaks, but it does like fit into the theme of it. I think I might do Monk Archer this time. Yeah, it should be alright, Monk Archer. I will have some difficulties later on, but we'll see how it goes. I'll have difficulties starting out, but at least Monk will give access to some white magic as well, such as Holy, and I think you might get Renew as well from once you get Zodiac, and that's going to be a fun Zodiac fight. Yes, I know how to play the game. So that's how you do super speed, right? So LB.
Captain?
It's the weird swirly thing. Robot that doesn't like thunder. Oh, I'm out of Magicka. Yeah, that didn't last long.
last longer.
We receive you, Tonberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
Bye.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azulis has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
I didn't hear anything. And he stops. Oh, save crystal. I know what it is. I've just said what it is.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
They've all abandoned me now. Great. And you're dead. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Along!
Bane.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
And he's dead.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer too for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms is soon to follow.
So basically everyone's dead. And now I should switch over to the main character of the game, who we will only be using until we get Fran.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us!
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house. Ha. Yeah.
Oh, didn't see anything. Oh well. I don't think you get anything good out of rats anyway, so I'll just kill them.
Wow, Vaughn! You got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
You ready for anything because you killed 3 rats?
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
So as I said, this episode's going to be a lot of just cutscenes, but as we get further into it, it should be more gameplay.
What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and
What? Haven't paid?
On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, Churl? What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out the way! No!
Well, I guess you got what you deserved then.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
It's a flying boat.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
As I said, as it's the first episode, I'll run it a little bit longer, just because obviously most of it's been cutscenes. I reckon to Miguelo's, he should be the item shop down here, I believe, right on the bottom. Yep, here he is.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert team's in trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the XII.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kipes to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kipes back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Okay, so we'll head over to the tavern and find kites. Which then leads us on to one of the main features of the game. Here we are. And I believe another cutscene.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
The rogue tomato.
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
I don't need an explanation of how you do hunts. It'll give us an armlet as well, nice. What's that? Boost HP, I believe? No, I don't want to show you a message. I'm not going to choose my license board because this isn't the character who's going to be using it. Actually, I might choose it in a bit, but it's still not the character I'm going to be using. Actually, I can't use that because obviously I need a license board. Darn it. Clam Premier. Hunt, tomato. Yes, I've already accepted it, so I just need to go and do it. In the Ester Sand, that is... yeah, down that way. Ester Sand in the east. Also, there's going to be quite a few things in this game, such as Yaya's Mat, Hellworm and stuff like that, which I'm not going to be able to do solo character because of the instant kill moves, or chance instant kills. So them obviously once the character dies, I'll swap him out for another one, and have that character revive Fran, then swap back to Fran again.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Miguelo. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Right, so I'll send it here, save it here, and that'll end the first episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.